Kenyans, President Uhuru Kenyatta arrived at the Nyayo Stadium for the 55th Jamhuri Day celebrations in his capacity as Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. He was dressed in a full Kenyan Army ceremonial regalia. With the gait and stature of a militant, the president saluted as the national anthem played and later greeted present dignitaries. The question you might be asking is, what is the significance of the military attire?
The spontaneous fourth president of Kenya, Uhuru Kenyatta, has taken to embracing the moment, especially in regards to military operations. Kenyans first caught sight of the president in military uniform, which includes the jungle green uniform and brown boots, firstly at a function in Aka's post in Samburu, at Kenya Defence Forces Celebrations Day and Navy Anniversary celebrations in 2014. He adorned the theme at a surprise visit to Kenyan troops under African Union mission in Somalia, AMISOM, in March 2017. On the 55th Jamhuri Day celebration, President Kenyatta chose to don a Kenya Army ceremonial dress uniform made up of a red tunic, whose epaulets showed the national coat of arms and the army crest, together with a wreath with two crossed batons inside it, black trousers, and the sword of power tucked on its side. The tunic as well has a visible insignia of a five-star general or a field marshal. He wore the chief of the golden heart of the Kenya militant decoration.
To serve and to sustain the great tradition in these eras which have been prepared for use.
In his capacity as Commander-in-Chief, he handed the presidential and regimental color flag to the Kenya Defence Forces 17th Rifle Battalion to be based in Garissa.
55 years ago today, our beautiful flag was hosted for the first time, announcing our pride in the independence we had won. It embraced our identity as a free people and recalled the sacrifices that had been made to win our freedom and laid claim to our blessed land. In particular, our young Kenyans must know that our freedom was not given to us on a silver platter. It was fought for, and we must continue to defend it at all times. We have men and women in uniform today who are standing in harm's way away from home to safeguard our liberties. We salute those who have fallen in the line of duty. We honor their sacrifice, and we thank them and their families from the very bottom of our hearts.
In shows of command and authority, first President Jomo Kenyatta adorned the red military dress uniform in 1971 after an aborted coup, while former President Daniel Moi wore a military tunic in 1980's Jamhuri celebrations, 2 years before the 1982 attempted coup. However, third President Mwai Kibaki never wore military fatigues in his 10-year tenure, which was defined by low-key publicity, technocratism, and intelligence. Section 28(1) of the Kenya Defence Forces Act 2012 allows for state officers to become members of the Defence Forces, which allows the head of state to be a member of the Defence Forces as Commander-in-Chief, which is in line with the President's function in the executive arm of the government.